Hey guys, Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boost Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. You know, I gotta tell you, you Eagle fans and some of my own Cowboy fans are comical. See, it's amazing how you guys have selective memories when it comes to Carson Wentz and the Eagles. Because they keep saying, Dak Prescott, he's a disgrace. He lost to the Eagles, in the play, to get into the playoffs. And hey, that shit happens. And they, what?
The team checked out.
Well, the team checked out.
That's what happened.
But okay, regardless of that. But here's the thing that's funny, because they keep talking about, because somebody's in here, it's a disgrace. You lost to the Jets. And I'll admit, it's not great that we lost to the Jets, but you will look at the Jets. The Jets actually turned their season around, and we got a quarterback who came back, Josh Allen, and actually played pretty good all season. But I'll give you that. We lost to the Jets, but here's the thing. You cockroach Eagles, shut the F up. You lost to Atlanta. And let me, by the way, fill you in on something. When you lost to the Atlanta Falcons, one of the worst teams in the NFL, your quarterback, your guy, threw 1 TD, 2 interceptions, and I think 180 yards. That's it. And then turned around and lost the next week to the Detroit Lions, another one of the cellar dwellers in the NFL. So those who live in glass houses shouldn't cast the first stone. And yet I'll give it to you that the Eagles did beat the Dallas Cowboys that second game. But you fail to remember the ass whipping you had in Dallas, 37-7. Did you forget about that, guys? 37-7. So we split games. Split games. And let's go back to how many times has Carson Wentz actually beat Dak Prescott? I'll wait. Okay? Because you guys keep saying, Carson Wentz, he's a much better quarterback than Dak Prescott. Really? So Dak Prescott has thrown for 4,902 yards in a game. And I believe this is the first time this year that Carson Wentz threw for over 4,000. So Dak Prescott has 900 yards more plus than any season that Carson Wentz had. Dak Prescott has a better record against Carson Wentz. I think it's 4-2. I might be wrong on that, but I think it's 4-2. 4 games, 2 games. That means Dak has been part of leading his team over you guys 4 times to your guys leading him over Dak Prescott 2. And I believe one of those games was the end of the season after we clinched. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong because, I'm old and I've got, brain damage up in here from too many concussions. But for our guys to go around and talk about, we couldn't get that win. Well, you know what? Aaron Rodgers couldn't get that win against the sorry-ass Eagles team when he had 1st and goal to go on the 3-yard line. Had 4 plays and couldn't get it in. So does that mean that he's a garbage-ass quarterback? Or just sometimes you just don't win? And how is it that, you Eagles are patting yourself on the back, yet you lost? At least I believe the Jets had more wins than the Falcons and the Lions. I believe that happened. I could be wrong, but I believe that actually happened. This hate for my quarterback, this crap that you guys are doing, you got to understand this. Am I saying Dak Prescott is perfect? No, because every player out there can get better. Every one of them. But here's an amazing thing. There are now 4 quarterbacks in the history of the NFL in their first 4 seasons to throw for over 15,000 yards. Dak is one of them. And oh, by the way, here's another little tad bit for you Carson Wentz fans. Pro Football Focus, who last year trashed my quarterback. He's a third-tier quarterback. He's a bum. He's no good. He's below average. Here's an interesting one, even though he wasn't picked for the Pro Bowl because, well, let's face it, that's a popularity contest, and, the Cowboys, of course, are hated more than anybody else. The interesting thing on this list is Pro Football Focus, who's never been on Dak's side, actually has Dak Prescott in the top 101 players. Wow. That's pretty cool. You know where Carson Wentz is on that list? The way they looked at it this year was, we're going to go by the play on the field this year for 2019. You may agree with it or disagree with it as they put it out there, but that's their list. The interesting thing is, Russell Wilson was on there, of course. Lamar Jackson was on there. Pat Mahomes was on there. Those guys, of course, are going to be on there. But you know what's amazing? All you Cowboy fans that want Tom Brady on there, guess what? Tom Brady, he wasn't on there. Jared Goff, that guy that got $33.5 million, he wasn't on that list either. Carson Wentz, that guy, they said that his statistics are better than what they actually are because he's got receivers that are dropping the football. That's what Pro Football Focus said about Carson Wentz. And I believe that, I don't know if they're the ones that came up with the garbage time statistics analogy for Dak Prescott, but those guys didn't put Carson Wentz in their top 101. Really? Wow. And for you Cowboy fans that say, we could do better with Tom Brady, a guy who has numbers that have been going downhill for the last 4 years, you might want to think twice about that. I'm just saying, but, then again, what do I know? I'm a guy demoing carpet and doing construction work. I don't work for ESPN, Pro Football Focus, or the Dallas Cowboys. I'm just Joe the fan with an opinion. But it's hard out here for a pimp. See you guys tonight on our live stream. I'll see you guys. That's right. I'm talking about your garbage ass Carson Wentz quarterback. And I hope it makes you mad. But it's hard out here for a pimp. Because your cash money spent. Because it's hard out here for a pimp. And you don't know, baby. You don't know, baby. Because it's hard out here for a pimp. Because your cash money spent. I know, I messed up the words. But I don't care. Because the only person I got to worry about satisfying is my damn self. And it is hard out here for a pimp. See ya.